In this week's Journey to Greatness, we hear from a long-time NFL running back. In December of 2024, Warrick Dunn was inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. The former Florida State Seminole was a freshman on the 1993 National Championship team and then had 3 1,000-yard seasons from 1994 through 1996.
I am honored, and I know that I couldn't do it without having great teammates, great leadership at the top.
As a 5'8" running back, Warrick Dunn always had his doubters, but he constantly proved them wrong. Even going back to his grade school days, Warrick never took very long to show people how dynamic he was as a football player.
I was tiny back then, so when I started playing at like 7 years old, I was the last kid picked. Then after a few games, I was the first kid picked playing street football. But I didn't start till my senior year in high school, and I started at quarterback. But I got recruited to play defensive back by everybody. I asked Coach Bowden, hey, I'll come if you give me an opportunity to play running back. If it doesn't work out, I'll move to defensive back. And he said, deal. And the rest is history.
After his college days, Dunn played 12 seasons in the NFL with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Atlanta Falcons. One thing that kept him in the league so long was his versatility. He could run between the tackles, but he was also a great weapon catching balls out of the backfield. In the NFL, he had more than 4,300 yards receiving, in addition to his 10,967 career rushing yards.
I'm thankful that my father figure, Malin Brooks, at 12 years old, I was playing Little League football. He moved me to the receiver, said, this year you're going to have to catch everything. You score a touchdown, you're going to have to catch it. And that year, I caught everything. I learned to read defenses, understanding coverages and those things. It just helped me be better.
His advice to young players, no matter how big or small they are, is the same. If you want to go far with the game, stay committed to it and know that no great achievement comes easy.
Well, today I would tell kids, what are you going to sacrifice to be great? We all have to sacrifice things, give up things, but it's also commitment. You know, we have to commit to it. And a lot of times, you know, kids today is instant gratification. They don't want to put the work in. And back then, I had to put the work in. I worked out 3 times a day. So I would tell kids, you know, what are you going to sacrifice? What are you going to sacrifice to be great? And you know, what steps are you going to take to prove that you belong?